It has been 3 days since Chris last begged for money. It has been 196 days since Chris last uploaded pages to meet his paid obligations to the Sonichu comic. It has been 3,856 days since Chris last applied for a job. Barb is not dead. We last heard from her 6 days ago. So if you remember, last video was mostly about how Chris has not posted anything on Twitter for a long time, and we didn't know what was going on with him. Well, right after that went up, we got this tweet from him. Hey everyone, I realized I have not tweeted or said much in a while, minus loose likes and short comments. My loves and I are doing okay and well. We have been keeping very busy with the continuing events of the merge and what else. Keeping it Bolton. Stay safe and well. Is this his new catchphrase? Zap him to the extreme. Keeping it Bolton. On a very different topic, I will, however, be personally doing a live reaction video today, and once every few weeks for the 6-part episode of Team Fortress 2 Analysis Anarchy. I had seen part 1 at BronyCon of 19, but that was months ago, so it'll be like going in anew, but mildly familiar. That's called remembering, Chris. It'll be a streaming video, so donations of multiple dollars during in-super chats would be appreciated. Reminder, I can't read the responses or chat while recording. Yes, you can! Completely defeats the point of super chats. Please don't give Chris money. Tune in less than a couple hours from now. We will be going over that in a little bit. Alright, 2 new rare offerings are up on Quickville Shopping now. Firstly, my purse bag I've been using for the past number of years, personally certified. So this amazing bag of Chris's with a certificate of authenticity. Beautiful. Oh my god, it's falling apart. It's covered in duct tape. I guess that's why he's selling it. Oh, he wrote a description. Even more one-of-a-kind than limited edition. What? This bag has been the go-to purse and bag for Christine Weston Chandler Sonichu for well over half a decade, from as early as 2013. This bag was seen and carried every time she went out for her errands and trips. Replaced since now, this bag also sports a custom duct tape crafted pocket for storing a phone or what have you, that is flat behind the flap, which is personally autographed. So you tell me that this isn't to keep it together? This isn't to keep it together. That's what you're telling me. You're telling me this is a pocket. It's a pocket. The bag has 2 zipper compartments, shoulder strap with buckles, and detachable pocket for small items, all remaining in good condition. The issue now is the zipper along the side of the bag, still functional for a while longer, needs to be replaced. It comes complete with personal certificate of authenticity, for rather you'd like to use the bag for yourself, or keep it as a rare collectible. Shipping is included in the price. Speaking of the price, $30 for a broken bag with a Sly Cooper patch and an Infamous 2 logo. I guess this is just a Sucker Punch bag. So this sold out immediately, and people are like, oh, I wonder who bought it. Maybe Jacob bought it. Nope. I didn't get it. Someone else got it. I won't use it anyway. It's falling apart. Whoever bought it for her heavenly scent. You mean dog piss and diabetes, Jacob? Isn't that what you called her blanket? Isn't that what got her to not, talk to you anymore? I just noticed it's called Chris Chan's Infamous bag, because it was for Infamous 2. But it's also funny, because it's Chris Chan's Infamous bag. It's a pun. I don't think he meant to make the pun, though. Guys. For the low price of $300 autographed Sonichu book set. This set includes all the books completed up to this point, from Book 0 to Awakening of a CPU, and FanFic's Chris Chan prequel and Rose Chew stories are included. And both versions of Book 8 are included as well. Each of these books have been personally autographed by Chris Chan herself, and each book are stored in a book sleeve with a card back. Shipping is included. Profits from the sale will be distributed to vendor artists affected by BABScon cancellation in this dimension by COVID-19. What does it mean by in this dimension? Does that mean that there was a BABScon in the other dimension? Yeah, that is what he means. And a full set of autographed books, the large profit will go to the artists affected by BABScon 2020 being cancelled in this dimension. I wonder if he thinks he went to BABScon in the other dimension. So I'm not going to go into this video much, but Chris says, I just gave KP and Abby's latest podcast video a listen. So much that is true in the cross between fandom and religion. Not to mention literally right there, standing next to you, I, and all of each of you. Is he trying to say that he's next to all of us because he's God? Or is he saying that... did he forget half of his sentence? Did he forget that, like, oh, not to mention literally right next to you, our OCs are standing next to you, I, and all of each of you. I don't understand. Forget being conceptually incomprehensible, that's grammatically incomprehensible. Sonichu. Hey everyone, this is Sonichu, the one and only prime of the species, and I have a few things to tell you right now. Firstly and mainly, Mama, your Chris-Chan Sonichu of this dimension 1218, and I have swapped, but no way! No, he swapped bodies. Okay, so that means that this tweet is being written by Sonichu, that's what's happening right now. Chris and Sonichu have swapped bodies in the morning hours of March 1st, 2020. But wait, today is April 16th. And he tweeted this on April 15th. That means that for the last 2 weeks, Chris has been Sonichu. Which is why he hasn't been tweeting. But the last couple tweets were from him, not from Sonichu. I am so confused. It has been a crazy ride being in this part human body of hers. Anyway, Mama successfully attended BABScon in C197. That's why he did it. That's why he did it. Because there's a BABScon in the other dimension and he wanted to go to that, and that should have been happening now, so we get to swap bodies. Why doesn't he just get the vendors from C197 at BABScon to donate to the vendors from 1218 who didn't get to go because of Corona? They could just share the money between themselves. Anyway, so Chris attended BABScon this past weekend and had a good time with some of her friends from 1218, as well as everyone else there in attendance, including Dr. Wolf and his friends. Of course, Chris is still stuck up on the Brony Analysts. Now, here's the fun part. I, meaning Sonichu, will have arrived to her there, with her body, and we will swap back then and there. Long story short, near future me enters C197 with this body. Time travels back to that day in California, and makes the delivery. The event has not happened yet. So, things to note. Until the matter happens and resolves to make this come full circle and sense-making, it will never be sense-making, I am stuck in this body, and I can't be close to Mama or my own original body, as that is occupied by my future self. What? And importantly, Mama is literally in her better state of powers and abilities in C197, working with Magi-Chan to get her body used to what she does on a daily through her projected soul, alone. She is now, literally, in the position to fully and actively take and answer your prayers as the goddess that she is. Guys, we can just pray to Chris-Chan now. Oh, Chris-Chan. What? I think that's supposed to be like a sigh, like, oh, Chris-Chan. Meanwhile, I will be here with Rosie, Savannah, and everyone else here at this temple, pretty much body-sitting and waiting for the fated clues and cues to follow in this mess until when I am able to come full circle with it to clear it up in this alpha timeline. Alpha timeline? He's mixing dimension hopping and time travel? I don't know what's going on anymore. That will basically cover it for now. Pray to our deities, including Chris-Chan Sonichu. This is the time, people. Stay safe. I'll zap y'all later. How does Squares expect us to take him seriously as a deity and, like, pray for him? Ooh, it's National Horny Day, apparently. How does he expect us to take him seriously and pray to him if he hasn't done anything for us in our dimension yet? Like, does he have any evidence of, like, oh, I prayed to Chris-Chan and this good thing happened to me? It's like, no. So that's the end of the tweets. I really wish it was not the end of the tweets. But we still have that video to go over. You know, that video live stream that Chris did live on April 10th, 10 days after Sonichu took over his body. And, yeah, we'll get to look at that right now.
Hey everybody, this is Chris-Chan Sonichu coming to you live from home.
Oh my god, he's finally actually coming to us live from home. He says that in every video, but this one's actually a live stream. It's a miracle.
This is a reaction video to Red vs. Blue, Part 1. So I hope y'all are as excited as I am.
So this is a reaction video. People usually put what they're reacting to, like, on screen in a tiny box so people can watch along at home, but Chris doesn't do that.
outside that, you're just gonna see me. And I have Rosie right here, Rosie right here sitting next to me. Oh, and Magi-Chan sitting right here.
Rooster and Magi-Chan are with him, because they have nothing better to do than project their spirits across dimensions and watch a Team Fortress 2 video made by bronies.
Hey man, hey Abby.
Did Chris just punch Magi-Chan?
Note that I have previously seen this on BronyCon months ago, but pretty much forgot. Hey, I'm recording! Not right now, Barbara!
Does he speak to his mother like that? He calls her Barbara? What's that, Chris? We can't hear you.
Hey, do you ever wonder why we're here?
Because we walked here?
No, I mean here, on Earth.
Because the Earth can sustain life?
So I have no idea what this is beyond a Team Fortress 2 video, but judging by it being called Red vs. Blue and starting with one character asking an existential question about life, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's either a blatant ripoff or an homage to the OG Red vs. Blue.
Hey, yeah? You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff? I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night. What?
Hey, do you ever wonder why we're here?
Because we walked here?
No, I mean here, on Earth.
Because the Earth can sustain life?
No, I mean, why are we alive? Why do we exist?
Because we're born?
You know what? Forget it.
If you're wondering the quality of Chris's actual commentary, it's just him staring at the video and laughing.
Enough! What?
Happening? Anything annoying you in any way?
Nope.
Trendy! Waka waka!
What convenient pizza party later? No dogs!
Thank you kindly, everyone.
I didn't mean it. That's not what it was. No, that was the opposite of how I wanted it to go.
I called you out.
Yeah, but at least we shower. You know,
Me too.
6-2-1 rule.
Yes!
Oh,
6 hours of sleep,
Okay, I see how it is.
2 meals a
Just
day,
because I have a Y
the shower.
chromosome, that
6 hours of sleep? Chris, what?
This is my applause for BABScon weekend here in 1218. Yee! At least this part, for this part. Yee! I hope y'all enjoyed this lovely little video streaming, live streaming, video response type of thing. It's gonna happen again next video, so I'll let y'all know when that's coming up. Or y'all can subscribe to Dr. Wolf's channel.
So he's going to do one of these for every brony episode, meaning we can look forward to these on a regular basis. Keep in mind this is supposed to be Sonichu, because they swapped bodies for 10 days before this, but whatever, Chris was never consistent. Thanks for watching, my Twitter's on screen, and you can subscribe for regular updates on Chris. I'm releasing Sonichu episodes every Tuesday as I read through it, and I'm going to be really sad when I catch up. Until then, stay safe, be nice to your neighbors, we're all going through something really rough right now. Maybe buy Sperits' book. I'm not getting paid to say that or anything, I'm just enjoying reading it.